Welcome back to the Better Hour. Jeff, John, and Alex locking in with you to talk NBA all-season top 5 winner power rankings. The offseason isn't done by now, but we have a lot of major deals in store to talk about, and we've ranked our top 5, whether they're team or players, how well we think they did. And let's get it started. Mr. Glaze, who you got first?
All right, well, I'm going to start with Devin Booker. We're talking about deals. He actually reportedly just got one done today to stay with Nike until 2029. So that's just one bag.
Okay.
Another bag a couple weeks ago, or a couple days ago, I should say, just signed that Supermax. So, look, the bags are coming in for Mr. Booker. I'm going to keep this one short and sweet. He's winning this offseason, and KD wants to team up with them. You know, things are looking up in Phoenix. So I'm going with Devin Booker at number 5. John.
I'm going Pistons is my 5th team. They're kind of creating a core with Cunningham, Ivy, Duran. They took a flyer on Kevin Knox, who I think is a pretty good young player. Sadiq Bey is one of the best young power forwards in the game. And we forget about Killian Hayes, who's a number 7 pick as well. They've got major cap room, $60 million projected in 2023. Troy Murphy from OKC, I think he's trying to do a similar build. And so that's who I'm going with my number 5, Jeff.
All right, I see your bag, and I raise you, Bradley Beal, all right? 5 years, $251 million, the only player I believe currently to have a no-trade clause in his contract, and a 15% trade kicker. I need to learn from you, Bradley, because that is an ironclad deal. He basically gets to dictate where he goes if he doesn't want to stay in Washington. So on the Washington side, they kind of were handcuffed and they had to do what they had to do. Right. But for generational wealth and for maximum flexibility and movability where you want to go, Bradley Beal's in my top 5, man.
Okay, all right.
Glaze, what you got for number 4?
Number 4, I'm going with the Timberwolves. They just sent half their roster to Utah, and I think this is the biggest trade so far this offseason, getting Rudy Gobert to Minnesota. I'm not sure how 2 bigs are going to work in today's NBA, but I think that it's always a good thing if you look, get Karl Anthony Towns outside, get him shooting more. I don't know how it's going to work with Gobert. He's had offensive struggles. He had offensive struggles in Utah, but he won't really have to do much with all of the weapons that Minnesota has, too. And not to mention, when I looked at that roster, the starting 5, top to bottom, they look like the Monstars out there. That might be the biggest starting 5 in the league right now. Right. So I'm going with the Timberwolves at number 4. John.
I actually have the Timberwolves at 4, too.
Okay.
And I'm a big man. I'm riding with the big boys, Towns, Gobert. I think they've got a chance to be really special defensively. You know, you got Russell and Edwards also coming into their own. They got a lot of young players around there. I think they're primed for a good season, and they went all in. So that usually bodes well for a team when they do that in offseason.
Yeah, my number 4, in keeping with the bag talk, Jalen Brunson, from a second-round pick to $100+ million player, you're getting an upgrade in pay, and you're getting a promotion to run an offense. So I think when you look at those 2 things, starting from where he did national champion, Villanova national champion, and he's gotten to prove what he's worth to this point. So this is like a maximum promotion, and you get to play in New York in Madison Square Garden. You can't beat that. I do think that this is a major upgrade for him, for the Knicks. I think this is just an all-around good deal for everybody. So especially for him, like the second-round picks, they've been getting paid these last few years too. Right. So shout out to him. You can't beat that. That's a great story.
I agree. All right, number 3. We already talked about the Pistons a little bit, but Jaden Ivey, that's a dude that I'm really high on. Potential rookie of the year. I think he's just in a great spot to possibly do that. John, I just got to ask you a question here. Is Detroit basketball back? Are they back?
I think Detroit, in 5 years, their 5-year futures is probably the highest right now. So they're back.
Okay. Number 3, who you got?
I got number 3, Zion Williamson. Has there ever been a guy that's played less than 90 games get a rookie scale max deal? Something's going on in that practice facility that we're not seeing maybe. However, when he did play, he was an all-star. I mean, he was putting up Shaq numbers. And he also got the bag dropped on him. So can't complain. Love that for him. And the Pelicans are trying to build something there. I like that.
Yeah. Number 3, I got the Atlanta Hawks. They needed the second star. They got him in DeJounte Murray. They also signed, I believe, the Holiday brothers, Justin and Aaron, 1 sign, 1 trade. So they've made the switch to get a little bit more defensive minded, because you could see they had all the offense, but they couldn't really get any stops when it mattered. But now when you have a prime-time all-star level facilitator in Murray, alongside your all-star Trae Young. This is the type of moves that you make when you want to get out of that purgatory of being good but not great to taking a shot at the top 4 in the East. So got to salute them for that move.
That's crazy talking about the Hawks like that. They were just playing in the Eastern Conference Finals.
I mean, from the Eastern Conference Finals to the play-in.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
It's scales and all of that. Who you got at number 2?
All right, we're talking finals. I'm going to go with the Boston Celtics. I mean, they gave up nothing and just added Malcolm Brogdon, who is going to do great things for them defensively. He's also a good shooter, good facilitator, a good locker room guy. I think Brogdon's going to be a great addition for this Boston team, and it's really what they needed. They needed to add shooting, right? I think that's what we saw in the finals. They really struggled in that aspect of the game. They also added Danilo Gallinari too. Gallo is a shooter as well. Right. So they're adding some shooting here. So I like what the Celtics are doing just for playing in the finals. They're already retooling. I like that.
I'm echoing Jeff with the Hawks. I got them number 2.
Yeah.
Right? They got Murray. They got 2 perennial all-star players in the front court. And, they didn't have to give up John Collins, who was being dangled around. I think that's a big piece for them. And Clint Capella, sticking with my big men. You know what I mean? So they've got a nice core group, and they're going to be really good this year. I think they had a kind of a down year, and they kind of took that to heart and said, we're going to retool this roster. And I agree, Jeff. They're ready.
Yeah. So for me in number 2, I actually have Minnesota at number 2. Because they made an all-in move, you see a lot of times with teams, they try to ride out certain cores as long as they can and then try to figure it out afterwards. Now with them, they're saying, yay, we see what's going on in the West. We've got to power up. So now you get Cat playing at the 4. You got Anthony Edwards ready to take another leap. Rudy Gobert, who's going to be able to play his game and not be exposed as much as he was in Utah if they run the correct offensive sets around him, right? So I for the boldness of the move and saying we got to win now, this is our moment, we're going to take the shot, I got to respect it.
Okay, all right.
Now it's number 1's going on.
Number 1, listen, John put him at number 3. I got him at number 1. Zion Williamson. Listen, if nothing else, Zion is going to be a legend at the bank forever. For sure. If nothing else.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, played 85 games and has a deal that could be worth up to $231 million.
Potential is 200+ million worth,
I mean,
right?
that's crazy. The third fewest games to play in 3 seasons for a number 1 pick. I mean, Zion, legend at the bank, if nothing else. So he's my number 1 guy. He wins this offseason. He wins.
That's that athleticism, man. They paid him off just to have, he's a beast. For number 1, I got the Nuggets. We got Jokic agreeing on the extension. We forget Murray and Porter are coming back. This was a perennial Western Conference powerhouse without these guys. They made a few trades to fix the money a little bit, but you got 3 20-point-per-game scores coming back. And I think they've had the biggest offseason because they're going to get healthy, and we're going to get to really see what they look like. And I think it's going to be scary for the league when they get all their guys healthy. And I love the coach over there, too, Mike Malone.
They got rid of my guy, Will Barton. Though.
Will, but they flipped it for Caldwell Pope, a little more of a shooter.
True.
Kind of, what I mean? So I think that works for them, so I think that works.
He's using the loopholes with people coming back as an off-season move. But I respect it. Figure out the game and then play it to the best way possible. For me, my number 1, I got the Pistons because of the future moves that they made to build on their future. Drafted Jaden Ivory, got Jalen Duren in a trade. They got Noel and Alec Burks from the Knicks. That's the salary cap situations, but they have somebody who's solid, 2 solid players off the bench. All the moves that you mentioned, they're positioning themselves as someone who can develop and try to compete for like that last play-in spot. But if not, they have control of picks where they can go out and get into the Wembanyama sweepstakes, you know what I mean? So I think they're, for a future team, they're in one of the best positions, and they made it all happen within the span of a few days. So I got to respect that. I think for them, just for the building on the future and the boldness of the moves, I like them at number 1. If you're a Pistons fan, you have a lot to look forward to. That is our off-season power rankings. And when we come back, it's our Wimbledon update. It's getting crazy in London, man. We got the better hour coming back.